Yes, we can hear you are shifting already.
Yeah.
However, we would like for you to know, once again, it is okay and sometimes preferred to choose powerlessness. It is okay. It is okay. As long as you remember you are the chooser. And you can make a different choice whenever you would like.
Yeah.
We would like to begin by reassuring you that you are exactly where you need to be, where you intend to be. You're right here, right now. There is no right, there is no wrong, there is no better choice or best choice or worst choice. There is simply choice. We would like to talk about the concept of destiny. And this is an interesting human idea, destiny. And what we would like to assure you of is that this concept, as humans have unraveled it, comes with it a lot of judgment and evaluation and pressure. Destiny. A lot of heaviness, destiny, many times. Can you feel the pressures of destiny, the evaluation that takes you out of where you are now and puts the focus on some future point? Can you feel this?
Yes, definitely.
And we would like you to know, we know you know this, but we are reminding you here now that your power is in this present moment. And although there is no misstep, and so when you take your focus off of the present moment and place it somewhere else, nothing has gone wrong, but we would like you to become more conscious of this so that you might choose power. And now we are back to choice. We would like to address this other human concept called purpose. Many times humans also apply much evaluation and judgment to this idea of purpose. And from our vantage point, we will use two terms. We will talk about the 3D, which is the physical perspective, the physical incarnation, the physical reality, that which is experienced by your five senses, even though there are nine senses. From your human vantage point, the five senses are those that are most usually addressed and utilized. And then there is the 5D. And in 5D, there is non-physical. And it occurs, it is happening, always happening outside of space and time. And so we come back to this idea of purpose from our 5D perspective. And when we say our, we mean to include your own non-physicalness. Only a tiny particle, the tiniest of droplets of non-physical you has expressed itself through this physical incarnation into this 3D moment. We are speaking and communing all together. Communing is not exactly the right word for if you are one, there is no communing. Does this make sense?
Yes.
And so in non-physical, we are all one. However, in the 3D, for the purposes of measurement, things are separated that are not separate. And this is okay. This is how the 3D reality has been constructed. This is why time and space are a part of 3D reality, so that you might judge and measure and evaluate. Nothing wrong with any of these things. However, you may choose or not choose to judge and to evaluate and to measure. And you may choose, if you choose to measure, what measurement you use. And so back to the topic of purpose. From our 5D perspective, think of each incarnation, including this incarnation that you call you in this 3D reality, as a finger. We have millions of fingers that we express ourselves through, and each finger has chosen to place limits on itself so that each finger might have a different experience. In this experience, you are providing more awareness of ourselves. It is through you and through your 3D limits that we are becoming more aware of ourselves. Are you following this?
Yes.
And so some would say your purpose is joy. This is neither right nor wrong, but we offer a different perspective, some would say your purpose is to help others. Now, this is neither right nor wrong, but we offer a different perspective. We say from our 5D perspective, your purpose is choice. You may choose joy. You may choose to help or not help. For us, it matters not which you choose, joy or sadness. It matters not. We delight in your ability to choose. Because once again, it is through your choices and the power that you wield in your choices, and through these experiences, these varied experiences, that we become more aware of ourselves. We would like you to know that this awareness is not evolution. We are simply becoming more aware. You may say, in some ways, it is an expansion, but it is not an expansion that comes from an incompleteness. Does this make sense to you?
The last part, can you just repeat that again?
Yes. Evolution, the term evolution implies going from inferior to superior. We would like you to know that non-physical is beyond these judgments. And so we would not use a word like evolution to describe our experience through you as we become more aware of ourselves. This awareness does not make us more superior or inferior. And so therefore we would not use the word evolution, but simply awareness. Does this make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
And so choice. It is yours to choose. It is yours to choose. We would like for you to know this. And again, there is no right or wrong. There's also no permanent choice, unless you continue to choose the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again from moment to moment. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And so from your 3D perspective, we recognize the importance of meaning. This word that you use, meaning. We would like for you to know, though, from our 5D perspective, that it is you that chooses the meaning you apply. Think of your news cycle and how many people receive the same information but attach different meaning to it based on their own perspectives and viewpoints. We think that you may be using the word meaning and attaching value. Wrapping up value as in, this is meaningful and this is not. So this is better and this is worse. We ask you if this mode, this construct feels good to you. Does this idea that meaning, things that I deem to be more meaningful have more value and things I deem to be less meaningful have less value, does that feel good to you?
It feels good when I feel like I have meaning, and it doesn't feel good when it feels like I don't have meaning.
Yes, you are very wise to have noticed this. This is the trapping of conditional living. When you live your life through the praise of others and you delight in that praise and you get your self-worth from the praise of others, you can't simply shut off the tether that you have placed, the control that you have chosen to give to someone else over your state of being. And so when they insult you and complain or criticize, you are equally at their mercy. Of course, this is an illusion. We would like you to find within yourself the power to choose, not only to choose the state of being that you would like to be in at any given moment, whether that state of being is joy or that state of being is the feeling of value and meaning. We would like for that feeling to be something you carry with you from activity to activity. Truly, the most of mundane activities can hold within it much meaning. Again,
I totally agree. Like that whole conditional living thing and seeking praise and approval is something I've been dealing with a lot. And I'm just, it's been habituated for so long. I feel like it's hard to, like, who am I if not a people pleaser and someone who's like always trying to do the quote, I know there's no right or wrong, but it feels, I get sucked up in the myth of the right thing a lot. And I've been doing it for so long that I don't know how to let go of that and that need for approval and that need for praise and acceptance. I
We, again, have much to say, but we would like to start with reminding you that there is no right, there is no wrong. From our perspective, we delight in your power to choose. You have not gone astray. You have not wasted time. You are not flawed. These are all meanings that you can choose to attach. You could also just as easily choose a different meaning. Look at my tenacity. Look at my openness. Look at my willingness to continue playing this game. Look at my stick-to-itiveness. Look at the softness that I'm able to maintain so that I am still able to easily discern pleasant from unpleasant. There are many, many things that you can delight in from where you are now. We think that this would be good to do, but we know that many times it is easier said than done. We would like to mention a couple of concepts to you. First, you mentioned the word habit. There is no such thing. These are chains that you have chosen, and it is okay to choose to be chained. We think chains have value, much, much, much value. But no, it is a choice. We will say more. Let us zoom out, and we will come back to this idea of chains and habits and finish our point. But first, we must discuss constructs to you. There are thousands of ways to discuss the same incident. Thousands of ways, thousands of meanings, thousands of constructs, thousands of stories that could be told, and all are true. And so we say, why not choose the better feeling truth? The one that works for you for now. And it is equally plausible that when it ceases to work and be optimal, you may choose another meaning to attach. And so let's go back now from that standpoint and talk about habits. Do you feel the illusion of powerlessness when you call something a habit or an addiction? Do you feel the illusion of stuckness and trappedness that are contained in those words?
Yes.
And so we would say that this is a clue. When you feel this unpleasantness, when you feel this unpleasantness in these words, then there is a belief that you have wrapped up into these words that does not need to be there. Remember, choose the better feeling truth. There is a better feeling truth to choose. We would offer this. Habits are just making the same choice over and over and over again. That's all. And that's what humans refer to as a habit. Sometimes naming the monster gives it more power. These are all just choices. And you are the chooser, are you not?
Yeah.
Yes. We can hear you are shifting already.
Yeah.
However, we would like for you to know, once again, it is okay and sometimes preferred to choose powerlessness. It is okay. It is okay. As long as you remember you are the chooser, and you can make a different choice whenever you would like.
Yeah.